When you advertise on Facebook, you're able to create different advertising campaigns with different types of objectives. Your advertising objective is what you want people to do when they see your ad. For example, if you want to show your website to people interested in your business, you can create ads that encourage people to visit your website. I'll be walking you through these various objectives. Facebook does have a really helpful ads guide. It outlines all of their ad types as well as their purpose and how they look. I definitely recommend you take a look and get familiar with the different ads and objectives. You can find this guide at the link shown on your screen. Before you get started, you will need a Facebook brand or business page. Most businesses will already have one set up, but if you don't, it's very quick and easy to get it started. Once you do have a page set up, in order to access the Ads Manager tool where you will create your advertising, you'll simply select the down arrow at the top right-hand side of your screen and choose Manage Ads. Then, if you have one set up, you'll select the advertising account you wish to explore, and from there, you'll be directed to the Ads Manager dashboard. If you don't have one set up, Facebook will walk you through, or sometimes it'll pop you into your Ads Manager anyway. Here we are on the Ads Manager dashboard. It's here that I get an overview of all the campaigns that are currently running or have ran. This is going to be a great resource for you when you start advertising. To get a closer look at the specific ad objectives, I'm going to select Create. Here we are in the Advertising Creation tool. This is where you set up all your advertisements for Facebook. Do keep in mind that Facebook makes slight changes to these objectives as well as the dashboard, so it might look a little bit different from time to time. A quick reminder is right now we're currently in the campaign level, and you can see where we're at by noticing the top left column, and that's where it says campaign. Right now we're working in the objective. The campaign is a top level of the advertising project, and it determines a primary objective of your advertisement. Below that is ad set, and this is where you determine the audience, placement of your ads, and the budget, as well as a schedule. It's also where you're going to determine who to target, and that's called your audience. Below that is the ad itself. This is where the creative and things like the image and the copy and the headline are created. This will be what your audience sees. All the campaign and ad set information is invisible to your audience. Now, your very first step will be to determine your objective. What is your goal for running your ad? Facebook breaks these into 3 top-level categories. The first is awareness, and that is to generate interest in your product or service. Next is consideration, and the objectives here are to get people to start thinking about your business and look for more information on it. And third is conversions. These are objectives that encourage people interested in your business to purchase or use your product or service. Each objective in the 3 categories underneath the top level options will narrow in on your advertising goals. For example, when selecting the brand awareness option, Facebook will know to serve your ad to people who are most likely to be interested in it. You can always hover over the information icon to get more details. Or with the traffic option to the right, Facebook will know that you wish to send people to a destination on or off Facebook, like a website, app, or Facebook Messenger. Facebook will then show your ad to people most likely to take this action. You may notice there's some overlap between the objectives. I encourage you to make your best guess and test different objectives to see which one performs optimally. I do recommend getting started with the conversions option. You will set up what your action is in the campaign, and Facebook will measure how successful the ad was in achieving it. How that's measured is through the Facebook Pixel, and that's a piece of code that you install into your website. Basically, it tracks your website visitors and the actions that they take. Based on the different objectives that we covered, which ones might work best for your next Facebook ad campaign?